GREAT Duhop here, the most electrifying man on YouTube entertainment, yeah! And well, fucking Lucha Underground never disappoints, that's right. Season 2 kicked off last week, Season 2, Episode 2 was on just the other night, and Duhop was shitting me drawers excited about it, that's right, because, well, guess who was on? Johnny Mundo! Johnny Mundo, that's right, the fucking crowd was cheering Johnny Mundo as Johnny Mundo comes down to the ring. Kick ass, yeah! He fucking put on a show, that's right, Mil Muertes sitting at the top of the temple watching the match as Johnny Mundo comes out and he goes up against one-on-one with Killshot. Now you're saying to yourself, Duhop, I never heard of this fucking bucket Killshot. Well, if you never heard of Killshot, he is tall, he is very lean, and he is highly acrobatic. That's right. He's a very high octane, high risk type of wrestler. And when I tell you, he has all the fucking moves. These two go head to head. Bam! Johnny Mundo and Killshot. As these two buggers are wrestling, at one point Johnny Mundo's on the outside. Killshot comes running to the ropes, turns around backwards, does a flying moonsault backflip over the top rope, knocks down Johnny Mundo. Bad ass. Johnny Mundo then takes over the heat and he fucking nails Killshot with the C4. I'm telling you, you gotta watch this shit. So Johnny Mundo's got Killshot down and he jumps up and he's standing on the second rope. Killshot jumps to his feet, uses both of his feet, kicks out Johnny Mundo's feet. He falls. While Johnny Mundo's feet fall and he's hanging, Killshot again jumps to his feet, itsugari kick to Johnny Mundo's fucking head, and then grabs him and DDTs him to the ground. Holy shit. And as Johnny Mundo's down, Killshot 450 off the top, fucking nailed it. I love the action in fucking Lucha Underground. In the end, though, Johnny Mundo gets the fucking win over Killshot by hitting him with the end of the world. Holy shit. Right after Johnny Mundo gets the win, he's pointing up to Mil Muertes, telling him that he wants to get a shot. Guess who comes to the fucking ring, running his mouth? Cage. That's right. If you haven't seen Cage, this bugger is a fucking brick shithouse. Holy shit. I mean, about as wide as a fucking Chevy truck. This dude is jacked. So as Johnny Mundo and Cage are trash talking each other, the crowd is chanting, Cage is gonna kill you. Cage is gonna kill you. Fucking awesome. Duhop's wing wagon was like, Johnny Mundo doesn't want any of that action and he gets out of the ring. Then Cage looks up at the Mil Muertes, starts talking to him about how he wants his shot at the championship. Well, that's where Johnny Mundo strikes. He gets in there, starts attacking fucking Cage from behind, and well, Cage ain't having any of that, and well, they ended up scrapping and Johnny Mundo got out of there again. Awesome kickoff match to the start of Lucha Underground. In the second match, we had the Mac. Now, if you don't know the Mac, this dude's pretty fucking tall, pretty fucking wide, and He's got this awesome afro that he's got the pick in that he walks down to the ring with. Now, don't be fooled. He looks kind of like Mark Henry in size. But when I tell you, this bugger moves like fucking Kalisto. Holy shit, the fuck. He did a standing moonsault backwards on top of his opponent. I couldn't fucking believe it. The Mac is where it's at. He had a match with Cage back in the end of season 1. These two destroyed each other. I think Cage got the win. But the Mac has got some fucking talent, let me tell you. So the Mac had a matchup. And he went against the debut of the Darewolf, PJ Black. Now, I don't know a lot about the Darewolf, PJ Black, but what I do know is what it did like. Because these two had a fucking match that Duhop really enjoyed. Lots of awesome spots. The action was high and intense, but in the end, the Mac gets the win. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, how did the Mac get the win? PJ Black goes to do this move where almost like a diving headbutt off the top rope, and the Mac turns it around, and I swear to God it looked like an RKO. I probably was, but he calls it something different. Anyhow, it was like an RKO, catches him, as PJ Black jumped from the top rope, catches him, RKO's him down, and well, PJ Black did lose his debut match in the Lucha Underground, but much applause and awesome fucking try to PJ Black. The Mac was just too much for him at that time, but great fucking match between the Mac and PJ Black. Yeah. Alright, so the main event of the Lucha Underground today, or on this episode anyhow, was a 3-on-2 match. That's right, and you're telling yourself, well, 3-on-2? Yeah. Now, the Disciples of Death are like the cronies of the champion, Mil Muertes. And the Disciples of Death are the trio tag team champions. That's right. They come out to the ring led by Katrina, whatever the fuck her name is. She holds the rock when she walks out like this, and you're thinking, the rock, if you smell it. No, it's literally a rock. It's like the rock of death power. I think it's kind of corny, but it's funny. So she leads the Disciples of Death down to the ring, and you're like, well, Duhop, who are they going up against? Well, they're going up against 2 people you would have never thought would have been on the same team. Now, Prince Puma is probably like the face of Lucha Underground. He was the first ever champion in Lucha Underground, and he's got all the moves. That's right. He's got the moves like Jagger that make Duhop go swagger. Yeah, Duhop loves Prince Puma. He's fucking great. And his tag team partner is fucking Pentagon Jr. Now, I'm beside myself like this. You might not understand. I'm telling you, it's kind of like in the WWE if you took Roman Reigns and tagged him up with Bray Wyatt. What the fuck is that about? That's right. Prince Puma tags with Pentagon Jr. These buggers don't like each other, and well, in the match, they showed it. That's right. Now, Prince Puma and Pentagon Jr. pretty much got their ass beat almost the entire match. There's a couple spots where they got their heat in, and they got their moves off, but most of the time, the Disciples of Death, because it was 3-on-2, really got the upper hand. In the end, that final move. Now, if you don't know, Prince Puma's finishing move is a 630, right? Better than the 450. Holy shit. 630. Whew. Yeah, when I tell you this bugger goes, bam, lands on you from the top rope. Go watch it, I'm telling you. As Prince Puma's getting to the top rope and he's got Disciples of Death in the ring, he's laying on the ground. Prince Puma climbs to the top rope. Pentagon Jr. reaches up and tags his leg. Prince Puma didn't know he did that. Prince Puma hits the 630. Pentagon Jr. rolls in, pushes Puma out of the way, and gets the cover. So it's like Pentagon Jr. gets the win. Well, they're a tag. They both get the win. But it's like he stole all of Puma's fucking glory. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody else rubbing out on your wait. That didn't sit very well with Prince Puma. And well, they got in, a little heated face-to-face action. They're all up in each other's face, talking some shit. Prince Puma turns around, and what do you know? Fucking Pentagon Jr. grabs him, backstabber. Oh, man, I'm telling you, don't fuck with Pentagon Jr. This bugger is dangerous. Then he sets Puma up. That's right, he's got him all set to break his arm just like he did to so many other people. Just like he did to the champion last week, Mil Muertes, who's sitting up at the top of the temple with his championship belt on and an arm sling because he broke his arm. And he's got Prince Puma and he's just about to break his arm, but Puma slips out of the hold and gets away. Not too many buggers have ever got away from fucking Pentagon Jr.'s fucking arm death break move. I'm telling you. Holy shit, and that's how the episode ends. So we've got an awesome heat build-up between Pentagon Jr. and Puma. Can't wait to see where that develops. The fucking champion, Mil Muertes, is sitting at the top of the temple. He ain't doing nothing right now because his arm's fucking broke. We had the debut of the Darewolf PJ Black. And Johnny Mundo setting up a badass fucking feud with Cage. Lots to look forward to in more Lucha Underground. Spoiler alert, we're also waiting for the debut of the 619 Rey Mysterio. I don't know if they're going to change his name. I think he just might be Rey Mysterio. Duhop is awful fucking excited to see the debut of Rey Mysterio in Lucha Underground. I mean, that's the big rumor anyway. Alright, you buggers. Duhop is getting out of here. That was the latest Lucha Underground. Absolutely killer fucking episode. episode. Duhop loved it. Alright, Duhop is getting her moving. Like this video, leave a comment, tell Duhop what you thought of fucking Lucha Underground. Do you watch it now? Do you don't? Should Duhop continue to do Lucha Underground reviews? Or should I just shut my mouth and know my role? Bucket Duhop. Alright, Duhop is getting out of here. Like the video, leave a comment, and if you haven't done it already, subscribe for more fucking Duhop. Yeah!